Welcome to youtube.com/Geek Aloud. Today we're going to have a look at The Last of Us Part 1 Remaster. Now for any of those that have watched the GEA, our weekly show with me, Unky and Troy discussed this a little while ago, you may be shocked to find that I've actually sitting here playing it. I was quite hard on it when it first came out. The reality is it's a 10-year-old game, or thereabouts. It got remastered for the PS4 when it got released, and now it's had the shiny new lick of paint put over it again, and then we're copping the full whack of a brand new game on it. Managed to pick this up on sale, so paid about half price on it from what it normally is. Again, it wasn't so much the game itself. I knew it was always going to be good. From what we saw on The Last of Us Part 2, if they gave it that sort of coat of paint or even anything a bit better than that, it was always going to be good. It was just a matter of the cost value proposition for it for me. So anyway, I've played through it during the week, beaten it again. I have to say it still holds up as one of the best games of all time, to be honest. So what I thought we might do is just have a bit of a look through. I won't go too far in showing you what we've got, but we might jump into one that's not too far down the road, but it'll give us a good. We'll just do moderate. There we go. Done, and done. Oh, what are we doing? Yeah. So we'll load into it. We'll have a look. We'll see what the graphical quality's like. You know, for those of you who've played Part 2, you'll sort of know what you're getting. If you've never played it before, this is, obviously the perfect point to jump in if you've never played The Last of Us in any of its first two iterations. And if you have played it, in that 2014 release from the PS4 version, or even if you haven't touched it since the PS3 version, it looks amazing compared to what we saw on those. I mean, have a look. There, as you sort of wander through the woods, we'll work our way through and try and get up to our first encounter. But as you can see there, it looks absolutely stunning. You can see the water effects there, the reflection off the water. It's crystal clear. You can see the rocks down the bottom. It is absolutely amazing. There's no other way to put it, to be honest. And some of the environments that you're playing through and that sort of stuff are absolutely amazing. So what we'll do is we'll work our way up. Now this is going to test me as to where we're going. I thought you went through there, but you might go around. And you do go around. So we might just play through the first sort of encounter that we get to. Just up here. And as we play through, I mean, you can see, the draw distance, as you would expect, is fantastic. Anyway, but you can see that, the light and the shadow and all that sort of stuff that's playing across the screen there. It looks absolutely stunning, let's be honest. As we sort of play around here, so there's our plank that we need to get up. Now, if you've never played this, if you've played any of the other Naughty Dog games like the Uncharted series and that sort of stuff, the puzzle solving in this one is on the lighter side of what you'll get in the Uncharted series. Some of those are not overly difficult, but you sometimes have to sort of put your mind to it and actually stop and think that this is sort of almost as best as it gets, really. And you see there, that's, again, looks fantastic. Drop down here. And we'll just get up to our first sort of encounter with some of the clickers down here.
I know this is where he lives.
But again, looks absolutely amazing. I'm going to play through it and give away any of the storyline for you, because that's really, if you haven't played it before, that's something you need to experience for yourself. in all honesty. Now, I'll have a look through here. I think there's one in here that did almost get me, I think, the first time I played through, so just be mindful of this. And there we go, there's it. You can see, I mean, up close, it looks, the detail on those is absolutely amazing. Stick it in the neck. There we go. Sort of just creep our way around here. Because there will be others around.
Shit. It's jammed from the other side.
Here, boost me up.
Some of it does a little bit of hand holding for you there.
That's such a good idea.
Well, I can't boost you up. How else are we gonna get over there?
Yeah, Ellie's going to tell you that she can jump over there. That's okay.
All right, come here. Give me your foot. Now listen, you just open it, okay? Nothing else.
Sure thing.
Easy, easy.
Okay. Okay. Ta-da.
Right, so let's see if we can't. I think if we went down here, I don't know if there's any of the human enemies or any of the clickers that we encountered down here.
From this buddy of yours. Then what?
Well,
Can't
then we go
recall off the
find
top of my
Tom.
head, but
Marlene said he's your brother?
And more important,
let's try and
he-
get ourselves up to
Firefly. You know where to take him.
somewhere we've got a bit of combat.
Okay.
He lives far from here, which is why we need the car.
Work your way down here. Now, if you stop and actually search for this, which is what you really need to do, especially on the harder levels, because you'll come up against some enemies that are quite difficult, and what you'll actually know. Whoop, there we go. Boom.
Jesus!
Got the tripwire there.
Oh, Ellie.
But what you'll find you'll actually end up needing to do is do a lot of scavenging, because that's where you get a lot of your ammo from,
Your friend a bit paranoid, maybe?
and a lot of the resources that you actually need in order to
Well, he helped us smuggle stuff into the cities.
get your way through the game. Otherwise, you're just going to find yourself running out of ammo. When you get attacked, and you especially in the higher levels, you lose a lot of health fairly quickly. You need to be scavenging stuff to be able to get health packs, and I mean, you can see if we just jump into this menu there, you can see the health packs, Molotovs, the shivs. Now they come in really handy, especially later on down the track, because those clickers that we got before, if they get up close, what are you doing there, you clown? If they get up close, you can't really use melee weapons with them, won't get them properly, so you really need to get them with the shiv. And it also, there's a number of secret areas in each level, or doors, that the only way that you can actually open them is,
We can actually use
in
this.
fact, you see over there the bow that I neglected to pick up, but which is one of the handy weapons, especially if you're trying to play it properly. How it's sort of designed is there's a lot of stealth sort of stuff that you want to sort of creep around and take out as many as you can. Because again, especially in those higher levels, you get overrun pretty damn quickly if you don't otherwise. But what I was saying about the shivs is that there's a number of doors in each level, that the only way that you can, in fact, actually open the door is with the shiv. That is the only way to open the door. There's no way around it. You can't try
Now
and
listen,
use your melee
Bill
weapon,
ain't
or
exactly the most
find some other entry into it. There is
stable
only
of individuals.
one way in,
So
and
when we get there, you
that
let
is
me do
by,
the talking.
as I said, using the shiv.
You
So,
understand?
and each one of those rooms as well, whenever you get into them, actually holds
See that wire? Stay underneath.
some
it.
pretty
Keep your
good,
head low, you'll be fine.
some pretty good weaponry and materials and stuff that you can use for
Shit, you're gonna go in there?
I want to see what we can find.
You're gonna find my body when I die from a heart attack.
crafting weapons and, you know, some of your ammo and stuff that you'll need as well. So again, we'll just have a look around this house. Can't recall if I actually need to go in here or not. As I said, it's well worth the while just sort of playing through it as you do. Boom, there we go. So on that note, as we knock over the tripwire, that's just a bit of a quick playthrough of The Last of Us Part 1, the redone version released towards the end of last year, September last year. So again, it should be able to get it pretty cheap on sale, and that was always going to be my hold up with it, or my issue with it, was paying the full price for a remake game. Despite how well I've actually done it, looks amazing, plays fantastic. So there you go. So if you enjoyed that, check out the channel. As I said at the start, youtube.com/geekaloud. We put up some videos each and every day for you to have a look at. They're install videos, let's play videos, and some other ones. And back this week, as of Thursday 8 PM ish Australian time, we'll be jumping back into GEA, the Gaming Enforcement Agency. There's me, Unky Dunky, and Troy. We'll be jumping on there and discussing the games we'll play this week. We'll be discussing the news of the week, and there's been a little bit despite the holiday period. And then we'll also jump into the segment that we like to throw around, the standoff. So we'll pick a topic each week, we'll throw up a number of games that fit into that topic, and then pick a winner onto that. So if that is your fancy, join us 8 PM ish Australian time on Thursday. That's tomorrow for us, less than 24 hours away, so we'll be back into it. And if you've liked what you've seen, make sure that you like it, subscribe it, and you'll never miss it.
Love everything about it. Ooh.
Fire splash!
Old Uncle Donkey. Auntie Donkey.